Imagine a valuable load sitting somewhere in an old warehouse or a forgotten forest. But that load is 500 years into the future or 150 years in the past. The Truckers Tractor Trailer series is about fearless truckers operating advanced rigs going into the past and the future to get those loads. It's packed full of action and full of adventure. We didn't hold back when it came to creativity, engineering, or innovation. Instead of the engine sitting in the front of the truck, we made the entire truck the engine. The engine is woven in between the exterior, which is called the skin, and the cabin, which is called the interior. It's woven throughout the frame, the chassis. Every little nook and cranny becomes the engine itself. We got ridiculously creative with the engine. One of the most underrated parts of the entire tractor-trailer combination is the trailer itself. It's often looked at as something that just hauls the cargo, but we went in a little deeper than that. We went all out with even making self-driving trailers, shifting trailers, trailers that transition from one format to the other, whether it's a box car or a flatbed. We did not hold back on the trailer. This is the perfect time to talk about how we use DNA to make the trucks. Drivers' DNA is used to make their own individual truck. This is why no truck looks the same or will be the same. You can even get your own companion, whether it's a dog, robotic or cyborg, or even a robot to help with the loads. But we know that these are truckers, and they would prefer female companions, and these female companions serve multiple purposes as companions, protectors, and all the things that's needed mechanically. Regardless if it's a robotic, cyborg, or android, human or animal, these are things that come standard with a truck. I want to go a little bit more into what we did with the series. Because the trucks are based on human DNA, the actual hoses, pipes, and everything work more like blood vessels and veins. These engines produce their own fuel along with the traditional fuel. And we worked the series towards being better for the environment. We took the time to break down every part of the truck and the trailer. There's nothing left unturned, from air filters to starters, engine parts, smokestack, tires, rims, hoses, every little get and gadget that goes with a truck, from light bulbs to tools. And with these trucks based on drivers' DNA, the trucks are going to be so uniquely different. But one of the biggest things that we like about the series is how these trucks transition into the future and into the past. As with this example, we're showing you that one truck can go into many different styles to ensure that one driver only has that truck, with the exception of a fleet. Let me take a little time to explain something else we did with this series, because this series branches off into other series. That's why it's called Industry Series. Mining, agriculture, construction, fabrication, manufacturing. And this also gives companies an opportunity to become a part of the series. If you make parts, if you make tools, if you manufacture the tractor, the trailer, the tires, the fluids, whatever goes into these trucks, everybody has an opportunity, as well as the personal stories. For example, here you can see we make a truck that levitates and it actually floats based on propulsion, jet propulsion. We use electromagnetic. The creativity is endless. The humor is endless. We go all out about this series, and we try to be as funny and as serious as possible at the same time, simply because these are truckers. But this industry is very important and very overlooked. We think that our focus on industry series is going to be what the next big thing is. For example, a truck comes standard with a cyborg. A truck comes standard with a robot. A truck comes standard with androids. It doesn't matter how far out there you think it is. We get creative with it. These are a set of tires that we have. We don't hold nothing back. If there's innovation that's involved in the manufacturing industry, if there's innovation involved in that particular industry, we want to showcase it. We want to put it out there. We want the personal story to be told, as these trucks have to travel through a portal. And the adventure comes that there are some illegal portals that people travel through, drug running, hijacking, all these different things come into play, as well as a portal that's controlled by DOT. And we know how truckers feel about that. We hope that the personal stories of these truckers is what really shine through, because we took 16,000 truckers and we expected to get around 360,000. It didn't take us long to get that 16,000 because they all want to be a part of the series. They all want to be a part of the future of what's happening with the series. We got miners, farmers, everybody to be involved, and most importantly, you. Our original supporters We want to reward you by putting a character in play based on you. The progression of the machinery and everything, it unfolds throughout the whole storyline, so don't worry about that. One last thing before we go. There's something that's very important to me that's just as important as the engineering and all the gadgets and how the machines work, the action pack of how the truckers run through time and defying all type of obstacles. But this is an opportunity to educate as well as entertain. We want to incorporate something that is lost in community and family and individuals to reestablish that there are good people still out there and that there are things that we can do as a community to improve this world. I think it's also important that I mention industries, but as well as push the limits to help people understand how to improve things and improve their life. This is probably the most important part of the entire series and the entire set of series. We really want to incorporate this back into human society to be better people towards each other. In the very end, I want companies and individuals to be happy that they share their stories and their products. I want companies and individuals, especially those professionals in the industries, to have a series and something that they're proud of. Thank you. We look forward to your support and we really appreciate it.